Many technology-driven fields are nearing maturity in terms of their advancements. Many of them will probably be ingrained in our daily lives in 10 years. They will affect the way we work, live, and have fun. The majority will first be supported by corporations, which will then result in widespread acceptance by society. Some of them will instill worries of losing our independence and control over our lives, despite the fact that they will make life easier. Others could endanger our very survival if and when they are misapplied. Here is a futuristic look at how technology and inventions will probably impact the globe in the upcoming 10 years. The company of robots and AI. Although artificial intelligence, AI, has been studied for more than 60 years, it is only recently being widely applied in commercial strategies due to the development of vast computing power and storage. The growth of AI has also been accelerated by developments in domains that are closely related to it, such as computer vision and the Internet of Things, IoT. According to experts, no industry will be immune to AI, but self-driving cars, personalized medicine, innovative teaching methods, and the marriage of AI and robotics are the notable ones that have caught people's attention. The 100-year examination, which was started in 2014 at Stanford University, is an important study of how AI will alter our life. The university states in its inaugural research, published in September 2016, that when automobiles become better drivers than people, city dwellers will own fewer cars, live farther from their places of employment, and spend time differently, resulting in a completely new urban organization. In the typical North American metropolis of 2030, physically embodied AI applications will likely include trucks, flying automobiles, and personal robots in addition to cars. The use of AI and robots to provide geriatric care is one area that is receiving more and more attention. Numerous robot models are being employed as conversation partners or humanoid guides in Japan, nursing homes, and other settings. On the other hand, there are concerns about how AI can make people less fortunate. According to a 2018 Pew Research Center survey, people are worried about losing their overall sense of freedom and control over their life. Data misuse, job losses, dependence on automated systems, and finally mayhem brought on by a confluence of autonomous weaponry, cybercrime, machine-driven lies, and perilous propaganda that will destabilize human society were all causes for concern. Clever and dumb phones. In 10 years, cell phones will have functions we currently only see in science fiction movies and books. The hologram is one element that appears in most movies, from Star Wars to Avengers. Holographic displays on smartphones are predicted to become mainstream by 2030. Processing power will see another significant increase. For example, today's smartphones are better than yesterday's desktop-based gaming, and because to improvements in graphics chips being made by firms like Nvidia, tomorrow's phones will undoubtedly be better than today's gaming consoles. Additionally, phones will advance and integrate more deeply with the Internet and IoT. Whether a person is shopping or riding a pod to the closest Hyperloop station, future mobile and digital communications infrastructure will be able to recognize mobile phones and their users uniquely wherever they go. The power of the batteries will also be improved. Future phones may contain batteries that can last for weeks, if not longer. Additionally, users will be able to charge them in a variety of ways, such as wirelessly at home or at work and utilizing sunshine, for example. Future mobile phones will likewise physically dock into a smart socket or dock digitally using upgraded versions of close proximity communications technologies like Bluetooth directly inside the future's smart houses. These functions could eliminate the need to lug the phone around the house while on the phone. The owner will just use voice commands to place calls while the phone stays where it is in the smart home, which has built-in microphones and speakers. The docked phone can also be utilized for work, displaying messages that require quick responses, for instance, on holographic screens integrated into smart homes. The age of the dumb phone, in which users carried simple handsets and operated solely with speech interfaces, may return in the following 10 years, with practically all processing taking place in the cloud. Internet Planet. The way the Internet of the future will be distributed globally is one of its most intriguing features. One of the most ambitious initiatives is one supported by Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, who plans to launch 3,236 satellites into low Earth orbit to transmit the Internet around the globe. The word Kuiper refers to the belt of asteroids beyond Neptune. It wasn't just Bezos who had this concept. Kuiper will be up against Elon Musk's SpaceX, which is working on Starlink, a proposal to launch a constellation of 12,000 satellites around the Earth to transmit internet there, as well as a project by the startup OneWeb, which is supported by SoftBank Group Corp. In March, OneWeb launched 6 satellites into orbit. Greg Weiler, the founder of OneWeb, has indicated that one of his goals is to someday launch a constellation of 650 satellites to provide internet access to rural schools. Weiler has raised $3.4 billion in total, $1.25 billion of which was done recently. OneWeb has increased its first-mover advantage and is on course to become the largest and first truly global communications network, according to a statement released on March 18th by Marcelo Claure, CEO of SoftBank Group International and COO of SoftBank. Our goal at SoftBank is to make transformative investments in businesses that are at the forefront of technological innovation. The potential of OneWeb is apparent as demand for capacity increases above and beyond the capabilities of the current infrastructure due to the surge in data from 5G, IoT, autonomous driving, and other emerging technologies. Grupo Salinas, Qualcomm Technologies Incorporated, the Rwandan government, Virgin Group, Coca-Cola, and Airbus are a few of OneWeb's investors. These satellite constellations are just one of many topics that scientists have determined will have an impact on the future of the Internet and the Internet itself. For instance, government policy will need to address the permissible and prohibited uses of these satellites. The Internet Society, a nonprofit organization, alluded to the Internet's increasing consolidation in 2017 and named 9 forces that will affect how the Internet develops. Internet and physical world convergence, artificial intelligence and machine learning, emerging and widening digital divides, increased governmental influence, the future of the market and competition, the effects of cyber attacks and cybercrime, the evolution of networks and standards, the influence on media, culture, and human interaction, and the future of individual freedoms and rights are some of these. Uncountable drones. Drone use in the future is probably closer than one might think. The main barrier to a society using these airborne unmanned vehicles on a regular basis is more likely to be regulatory than technological. Before drones become widely used, governments will need to establish regulations to assure their safety. Numerous studies throughout the world are already demonstrating the promise, from Amazon's work on drone deliveries to a small business, name it, in Bengaluru developing drones that will transport medicines in rural, steep areas of Papua New Guinea. We shouldn't confine our thoughts about drones to their flying capabilities. Instead, the same drone that can fly might also be able to roll over a surface, jump onto a structure, climb a tree, stick to a piece of glass, float on water, or swim in it, according to American futurist Thomas Fry. According to Fry, there will be 1 billion drones in use worldwide by the year 2030. He provided a lengthy list of drone uses, from police our cities to monitoring forests. Elaine White, UK drones lead at consultant PwC, stated in a study in May 2018, "I anticipate that the benefits of drone technology will be well established within the decade, not only for corporate objectives, but also for helping to defend our society." According to the PwC analysis, drones and drone-related research might increase Britain's GDP by £42 billion by 2030. That was for today. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.